Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. This is Neon Trash by Larry King. You can tell it's by Larry King because his name right there on the cover. Isn't that amazing? His company is, oh gosh, is it Magna Comica? Let's look. Oh, I remembered. Anyway, I've been waiting on this book since I read the original Neon Trash a long time ago. Neon Trash is, well, I mean, you can read what it says on the back here. Basically, there's this Bioroid cop and she goes and does like the kind of stuff that you would expect in an 80s action movie, like RoboCop or something. Like it's that kind of story. Maybe just a little trashier. It's right in the name. What do you expect? So Neon Trash is a hoot. I like Larry King's very clean line art. This book is differently sized. Here's a normal size comic book. See, not quite as, or it's just a little taller than a normal comic book, and width-wise, there's like a extra, I don't know, inch and a quarter over here. It's definitely a magazine format book. Larry King seems to hate normal size comics. His old ones, little mini comics, they're like that size. This one is a magazine. He's a madman. He's a menace. He has to be stopped. Larry, Larry, you can publish in a normal comic book format. Really, you can. That way the things will actually fit in a normal bag. But I digress. It's a great cover. It shows the two essential elements of the book: the bad guy, the Red Beast, and the good guy, Officer Peaches. And oh gosh, where do I start? How much do I want to show you? Like that's the problem. I want to show you a lot of this, but I don't know if I should. Uh, she busts in to stop some ninjas from robbing a bank. There's some commentary about the screen on the wall. Apparently, the police here are very 1984. In fact, that's even commented. Look at the way the wood frame looks through the smoke. That is a great touch. That looks really cool. Let's see. She spends a lot of time being introspective in the course of this book. You get some great action panels like that. Come on. You can feel the impact. Very good poses. He followed the Marvel, like how to draw the Marvel way kind of stuff. Like you go to the end of the pose because it's the most dynamic part. Let's see. They didn't count on was that the hotel screen they were using to plan the robbery was writing them out to the Miami Police Central Computer. In the end, it turns out Orwell tech isn't all bad. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It totally is all bad. But whatever. We just have to live with it. There's other cops that are like her, little bioroids that were turned on because she is so effective. And so after that, there's a storm coming in, hence the name of the book, Storm Warning. She drives around and she's introspective in the rain. Meanwhile, the Red Beast arrives from a submarine in Russia, comes ashore, and starts looking for trouble. I'm going to stop showing you stuff here in a little bit, but I actually felt that. That's something I'm not used to. Standing right there in the road, did he have a death wish? Can't move. Motor function's still in diagnostic mode. It's my fault for not wearing a seatbelt. Remember, buckle up. It's the law, even if you're a cop. So they have a fight, and stuff happens, and then more stuff happens, and I'm trying not to spoil it. Remember she was fighting those ninjas earlier, and there was that sword? The sword comes back, man. It's totally Chekhov's sword. The writing here, I really like the narration boxes. I think the narration actually reads better than the dialogue, which is kind of a weird thing to say because narration boxes usually are superfluous. But here, they're absolutely perfect. They let you know what's going on in her head. They advance the story. They help establish motivation, and it works because it just sounds right. Diagnostic complete. I have motor functions again. I guess I'm lucky. The only thing shredded were my gun jacket and leggings. And you can see, all that glass cut her up. So they totally have a great fight sequence here. Well, I guess it's not really that long for a fight sequence. And the only complaint I really have is during that fight sequence right here. That's a really big panel, and it feels like it should be more impactful, but the explosion cloud just it doesn't feel all that impactful to me, and it fell kind of flat. Uh, Pin up in the middle of the book because why not? But you get to see a lot of this, like just how bad the Red Beast is. Like he's definitely established as a threat when he's over here fighting these guys. Like there's not a lot of panels where he's rampaging through the book, but when he is rampaging through the book, you're like, holy crap! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So this is pretty cool. Unlike his previous books, this was not like put together by Larry King. He actually got somebody to print this up for him. You can contact him on Twitter or look him up on Twitter, and you know that kind of stuff. Let me look up his name. God, my shoulder. Sorry, I'm in a lot of pain right now. I really busted up my shoulder somehow, but that's just part of life, and it's giving me something to talk about here while I pull up Larry King. Yeah, at Larry King Undead on Twitter. So that's the man you want to look up. And he'll totally sell you this Neon Trash, postage included, for $12 in this gigantic magazine format. I think it's worth every dollar of that. It's a great read. It's a fast read. Like I didn't notice I was reading it, and I got done, and I wanted to just keep going. You know, I wanted to just keep going because even though we got to a nice, satisfying ending, we reached a satisfying conclusion. I was like, yeah, that was pretty good. I'm still kind of like, man, I want to see Peaches like make a giant laser out of her arm and shoot somebody again. Like I want to see more. I want to see some more of this action. But alas, there is no more of this action. But what there is can be yours if you look up Larry King on Twitter. And I think he likes you to send him an email, and then he tells you like where to send him money, and he sends you a book. Like that's how this exchange has worked the last couple times we've done it, and I expect that's how this exchange will keep working. Gosh, I want to show you just something else. There's got to be something else I can show you in here that won't spoil it too much. Mm. Sorry, I'm flipping through this and it's like, I don't. Oh, you know what? I just got to show you like the panel of him holding the car up. I love it. I love it. Doesn't that look awesome? I mean, yeah, maybe you go, oh yeah, but that's not like super detailed with lots and lots of shading and stuff. Whatever. I don't care. The pose is great. I flipped away from it because I don't want you to accidentally show like the rest of the thing, rest of the page. But like the pose is great. The shadow with the way the car's like blocking out the upper half of his body is so good. It's so good. So check out Neon Trash if you haven't already. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I don't think you will regret it. And maybe you do if you just hate fun. But if you're not somebody who hates fun, you won't regret it. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye.